Ladies and gentlemen, Chapter 5 Season 2 is here, and with that, everyone's ranks have reset. Now we all have the same goal to hit Unreal once again as quick as possible, so in today's video, I will be going over the best tips and strategies for anyone trying to hit Unreal. Also, if you guys would like and subscribe, I'm trying to hit 500 subs by the end of March, and all the help would be appreciated. Now before we cover the early game, I first want to talk about what game mode you should be playing. Now Epic has never actually told us, but I feel it's very clear that you get the most percentage gain for playing solos, as it seems to be kills are worth more percentage points. But if you aren't comfortable playing solos, as it can be annoying or boring sometimes, then I would suggest playing duos, as this is still a very good game mode to rank up with and get as many percentage points. Now let's talk about what weapons you should be carrying. You should carry the Hammer Pump Shotgun and the Warforged Assault Rifle. These are just the absolute easiest guns to get kills with in the new season. Also be sure to carry 2 slots of heals and sub-rotations such as a Fizz to get around the map so you can get as many elimination points as possible. Now let's get into the early game where you should be prioritizing landing somewhere with decent loot and where you can get quick mats. I would suggest landing at a POI in ranked and landing on the outskirts of it to get some loot and materials, and then rotate in and fight players. You need to get a kill or 2 off spawn because getting kills this season is going to be pivotal to you getting a lot of percentage points. If you aren't comfortable landing at a POI, then land close to one and rotate in as quick as possible and look for fights at third parties so you can get as many kills as possible and hopefully go up as many percentage points as possible. After you win your off spawn fights, I would suggest rotating to the center of the map to look for more kills, or you can just play for endgame, but if you do this then you will need to get a couple kills endgame so you go up a lot of percentage points. In the mid game, I would suggest you should be looking to take some fights if you're a good fighter. Just be careful as third parties are overpowered this season with how broken the lightning bolt and the snipers are. But if you're looking to play endgame, then I would suggest you be farming up as many materials as possible so you'll have 5-5 mats for later in the game. Now I'll be going over the endgame, which you won't really have to worry about until you hit elite, since on rank to diamond is mostly just the W key ranks where you don't have a lot of people left in the endgame. When you're playing endgame, make sure to box when you get in the zone and make sure to try to keep yourself in close as possible so you don't get shot by other players. Also, having movement items in endgame is going to be crucial to your success, so be sure to carry some flowberries or the Fizz, or if you can't find these, be sure to carry the wings as you can do this trick to rotate endgame with the wings. Also in endgame, you're going to be using a lot of materials, so be sure to try to conserve mats as much as possible, but also be boxing in brick and metal since it's harder for players to shoot at you. The last tip I have for endgame is try to stay ahead of the zone, especially if you are new to these endgames, because playing back on the zone is going to be very hard if you don't know what you're doing. Now if you have followed all of these steps, you will be sure to hit Unreal in no time. If you guys like this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe, and also join my Discord down below for more updates on new videos and much more.